This is question number 34 of IIT JAM Economics 2021 paper. Let's see what the question is saying. In case of augmented Phillips curve, expectations augmented Phillips curve. Leave all the options. Let's talk about augmented Phillips curve. EAPC, what is it? Actual inflation is equal to expected inflation minus mu, U minus U star, where U star is natural rate of unemployment, where pi E is expected inflation. And we know that this curve looks like this. So here is my inflation, here is unemployment. This is my augmented Phillips curve, isn't it? We have done this. This is chapter, I think so. We did this as part of chapter 7 in macroeconomics. Just verify this, okay? We did this Phillips curve, and then we talked about the types of unemployment. We talked about, this is that unemployment unit, okay? Phillips curve and unemployment. We talked about chapter 8, 7, 8, 9, actually. We talked about what is the types of unemployment, what is natural rate of unemployment, what is labor force, that complete unit, right? That we talked about, it's that part. Okay. So anyways, let's come back to what we are doing here. So as part of that, if you remember, we started with the basic Phillips curve. Then we talked about what happens when you introduce expectations into the model. Then we talked about a Phillips curve with expectations, and we talked about a long run Phillips curve, isn't it? So this is my short run, but with expectation Phillips curve. And you know, this shifts to the right whenever your expectations increase. So an increase in expectation would shift the Phillips curve to the right. And then in the long run, you will be producing output at full employment level. So your unemployment will be at natural level of unemployment. So this would be your UN, right? This is your long run Phillips curve. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at different options. Increase in natural rate of unemployment will shift EAPC to the left. Wrong. When natural rate of unemployment will increase, your EAPC will shift to the right, not to the left. This is wrong. Increase in expected inflation shifts EAPC up and right. Correct. It shifts right or upward, whatever you want to say when expectations increase. This is correct. Actual unemployment rate equals to natural rate of unemployment. Unanticipated inflation is 0. Okay. Now let's go back to it. What is the formula? Pi is equal to pi E minus mu. You know, I think we represented by mu or eta, whatever. This is just a constant. So U minus U star. Now when U is equal to U star, which means actual unemployment is equal to natural rate of unemployment. So then what happens? U minus U star would be 0, right? So you will get pi is equal to pi E minus mu into 0. So therefore, you will have pi is equal to pi E. So, you know, you're getting that pi is equal to pi E, which means actual inflation is equal to expected inflation. If actual and expected inflation are equal, which means every person knows what expected inflation is. So if everyone knows what expected inflation is, everyone knows what expectation about inflation are, then there will be no unexpected inflation. Unexpected inflation. Everybody can exactly know what their expectations about inflation are. We know that if you expect 5% inflation, there is 5% inflation. You can anticipate inflation. You can tell about inflation. So the unanticipated inflation, the inflation which you cannot tell, that is 0. You can tell what inflation is. This is correct. as long as actual unemployment exceeds natural level of unemployment, actual inflation rate exceeds expected inflation. Let's see this now. So this is saying, again, I use the same formula, pi is equal to pi e minus mu u minus u star. If u is greater than u star, this is what it is saying, right? U is greater than u star. Actual is more than natural. So if u is greater than u star, suppose I'll take a number. U is 5, u star is 4. So u minus u star will be 1. So pi is equal to pi e minus mu into 1. So this will be pi is equal to pi e minus eta. Sorry, I have a tendency of saying mu because that's the constant I kind of use a lot of times. Anyways, so I get that pi is equal to pi e minus eta. So pi minus pi e is minus eta. This means this is negative. You're getting a negative number. So which means pi minus pi e is less than 0. It's negative. So which means pi is less than pi e. So actual inflation is less than expected inflation. But this is saying that actual inflation is more than expected inflation. It's wrong. So the answer to this question is B and C. This is correct. Okay, thank you.